Once upon a time, nestled in a quiet, forgotten corner of the world, there was a small village. And in this village lived a man poor in worldly possessions, but rich in honesty. His days were a testament to hard work. From the first blush of dawn until the stars claimed the sky, he toiled. He was a familiar sight, his back bent as he chopped wood, his shoulders strong from carrying water, his hands calloused from taking any job, no matter how small, just to earn a few meager coins for his daily bread. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, his employer, pleased with his diligence, pressed a single gold coin into his palm. The man's eyes widened. He had never held such a treasure before. The coin felt heavy, real, a solid symbol of his sweat and effort. He held it up to the fading light, watching it gleam. "This," he whispered to himself, a smile touching his lips, "is the first gold coin I've ever earned with my own two hands. I must guard it with my life." His heart light with this newfound wealth, he began his walk home. The path wound alongside a gentle stream, its water burbling softly over smooth stones. Feeling a bit tired, he decided to rest for a moment. He knelt by the water's edge to quench his thirst, leaning over to scoop up the cool, clear liquid. But as he did, a faint plink sound broke the evening's calm. The precious gold coin had slipped from his pocket and vanished into the depths of the stream. Panic seized him for a moment. Without a second thought, he plunged into the chilly water. He felt frantically along the stream bed, his fingers probing through silt and stone. He searched and searched as the last light of day faded into darkness, but the coin was gone. Emerging from the water, dripping and cold, a profound sadness washed over him. He looked at the stream, a dark ribbon under the moonlight, and sighed. "It was my hard-earned coin," he said to the quiet night, "but it seems it was never meant to be mine." He accepted his loss, his heart heavy but not broken, and continued his journey home with empty pockets. The next morning, the man didn't dwell on his misfortune. The sun rose, and so did he. He returned to his work, his spirit undimmed. The memory of the lost coin was a quiet ache, but his resolve was strong. Day after day, he continued his labor with the same honesty and dedication. He chopped more wood, carried more water, and his hands grew rougher, but his heart remained light. Several days passed in this rhythm of work and rest, and then it happened again. After a particularly grueling day of labor, he was rewarded with another single, gleaming gold coin. This time, he was determined not to lose it. He took a small piece of cloth, wrapped the coin tightly within its folds, and then securely tied the little bundle to the inside of his shirt, right over his heart. He could feel its gentle weight against his chest, a comforting reminder of his perseverance. With a sense of quiet triumph, he set off for home. The path was familiar, but tonight a shadow lurked where there was usually none. As he passed a thicket of bushes, a figure leaped out, blocking his way. It was a thief, his face hidden in the gloom, his voice a low growl. "Give me your money," he demanded, his hand outstretched. The poor man didn't flinch. He didn't argue or plead. He looked at the thief, his gaze calm and steady, and simply said, "If you want it, here it is." He carefully untied the cloth bundle from his shirt and handed the gold coin over without a moment's hesitation. The thief was taken aback. He stared at the man, then at the coin in his own hand, completely bewildered. This was not the reaction he was used to. There was no fear, no anger, no begging. "Aren't you angry?" the thief asked, his voice losing its menacing edge. "You're not going to fight. You're losing your hard-earned money." The poor man simply smiled, a gentle, genuine smile that seemed to light up the twilight. "I earned it, honestly," he replied, his voice soft but clear. "And I can earn another. But if you need it more than I do, then please take it. A coin can be replaced, but a peaceful heart cannot." The thief stood frozen, the man's words echoing in the space between them. He looked at the coin again, then back at the man's serene face. He saw no judgment, only a profound and simple truth. This was more than just a coin. It was a lesson. The man's kindness and detachment from his wealth struck the thief in a way no threat ever could. A wave of shame and admiration washed over him. Slowly, he extended his hand, not to take, but to give back. "You are a good man," the thief said, his voice now filled with respect. "I cannot take what you have earned with such kindness." He placed the gold coin back into the poor man's hand. That encounter was a turning point. From that day forward, the thief abandoned his life of crime. Inspired by the poor man's example, he began to work for an honest living, and the poor man, he continued to live his simple life. He worked hard, earned what he needed, and faced each day with a pure and untroubled heart. His wealth was not measured in coins, but in his contentment and peace of mind. The story of their encounter spread through the village. People would often look at the honest man as he went about his work and nod in admiration. They understood the deep truth he embodied, and they would say to their children and to each other a proverb born from his wisdom: "A coin earned with honesty shines brighter than all the gold in the world." Thank you so much for joining me for this story. I hope it brought a little bit of warmth and wisdom to your day. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more stories like this one. Your support means the world. Until next time, take care and keep your heart peaceful.